We grew up on mixtapes and neon.
Hey there, everybody. We are the GlobeTrotting Trio. I am Amy.
I'm Shelley.
And I'm Terry.
Yay, we are here. Let's talk about this bucket list reboot. So most people look at me, what would that mean? What would a bucket list reboot mean? Well, let's think about what we wanted to do when we were in our 20s and 30s. Maybe before that, because my travel desires happened well before that. I wanted to go places in my teens, right? But what does that look like, our bucket list then compared to now? Anybody want to start? Who wants to start? What was something that you, someplace you really wanted to visit whenever you were a kid?
Mine was Disney. So, I mean, or anywhere else besides West Virginia, because, I'm in Ohio. And West Virginia was the place that we always went, West Virginia, Kentucky, because we had family down there. So I wanted something more than a famcation. I wanted a vacation. And of course, you saw Sunday night. We used to have Wonderful World of Disney. Was that what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, on Sunday night. So that's where I always wanted to go, was Disney for sure, or Florida, or something. I thought it was exotic, going somewhere else besides where I was.
Right. How about you, Shelley? What was something you wanted to do?
Oh, I always thought that anywhere in Europe would be fabulous
Yes.
because I just thought it just seems so far away. And like so luxurious and exotic. And I was like mysterious and I really wanted to go. But the other place was Israel. Like it's just really my heart like longs to go there. I still long to go there. So.
Yes. So whenever I was a teenager, I was still in high school, our senior English teacher every year put together a school trip where the seniors, after they graduated, were able to go visit a destination that we learned about in our English class. She was one of the first people to ever do that, and I was so excited. We were going to Stonehenge. It was going to be beautiful. My parents said yes. We were going to get all of it together. They were going to help me do it. I was going to do some fundraising, all of those things. I was going to go, and then guess what happened?
I was going to say there was a big old but.
Yeah, it got canceled. So that is the one place I've always, always, always wanted to go. I wanted to go see, and we have then since planned to go, and it fell through. And now we're going to.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. So that was that very first transatlantic cruise we were supposed to do coming back. We were going to go to Europe. We're going to start in Ireland and do some places, but I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, that was 2 years ago, and it got canceled again. So.
Again.
I think I'm going to have to quit planning for that one and just plan for everything around it and then just happen upon it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I did think of it. I did think of another place that I thought maybe I would like to go to. Is my uncle was from Germany. He was actually 100% German. And my aunt and him went to Germany a lot and showed us these slideshows. And that was later. That was teenage years that I'm like, ooh, Germany would be fun. Yeah.
But let's get back to your Disney. Shelley, did you ever want to go to Disney when you were a kid?
Well, we went because my dad was a farmer.
Yeah.
And when we were young, then we would go every winter. We would go to Florida because his cousins owned massive RV parks down there. And so we would get to go and stay at an RV park with our family, and we would go to Disney. So for me, it wasn't really like oh my gosh, I really want to know what that is. I was very fortunate to experience that at like 3, 4, and 5 years old. We were even there one year for Christmas, and we were in the camper, and my mom's brother was with us. So my dad and my mom and dad were on that bunk that's like on top of where you drive, right? Like the old ones had that little bed up there.
They still do.
Okay, good. See, I don't camp now. And then my uncle was on the table that had folded down into a bed. Well, it was Christmas Eve, and my dad was trying to play Santa, and he stepped down on my uncle. Needless to say, we all woke up to my uncle hollering, And my
Oh,
dad's
yeah.
standing there in half of a Santa Claus costume trying to play Santa. And I was like, I think my childhood was just ruined.
Just ruined right there. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
That is. All right. So I was able to go when I was 12. We went to Disneyland, but I don't know that I
Okay.
ever wanted to go to Disney World. And honestly, I don't even know
But
that I
did
ever
you know
wanted
the
to.
difference? Like I didn't when I was a kid.
No, not at all. Not
Yeah.
at all. So, Tammy, when did you get to realize your Disney World trip, or have you?
I have actually, and I'm like tearing up thinking about it, is that I actually did it the first time with MJ, with my son MJ. And that was, he was 4. And to see it through a child's eyes was absolutely magical. I mean, it really
Mhm.
was. And we went at Christmas, well, they decorated for Christmas. I don't know if it was actually um the actual, Christmas. I don't know if it was November or December, I can't remember, but they had the snow globes out. I mean, it was truly a magical experience for us, and roller coasters and fire, just it was fun. It really was. It was fun. And we've only been back one other time to see Star Wars, and that's it. And that was in 2020. It was January 2020, before the world shut down, is when we went to Orlando.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
So
he
have you
wants to
done
go
Epcot?
back, but
Did you do Epcot while you were down there or no?
no, I've never done Epcot.
Oh.
I've literally, we, of course, whatever. See, I'm not, whatever Star Wars is at now. We're Star
Yeah.
Wars in whatever. And no, I haven't done Animal Kingdom or Epcot. Those are the 2 places that I would love to go back down and do.
Uh-huh.
It's just, I'm not a crowd. I don't like crowds. And Disney's all about crowds, everywhere you go, there's
Yeah,
people.
but you go to Epcot and you just drink around the world and the crowds don't matter.
Yeah. Right.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. There you go.
May or may not have experience with
But
that.
that
We
is-
took our kids
yeah.
for their 21st birthday. And as a family, we drank around the world. Now, the good news
Yes.
was there was like, what is there? Like 8, 9, there was like 10 of us there together. And so you took turns buying drinks and then we all got to sample the drinks. I think we literally had every drink around the world because we would all take turns buying and we would all taste.
Oh, see, I would
That's
like
awesome.
that. Well, I would
It was
like
a
that.
blast.
Maybe, we actually, the 3 of us are going to be in Orlando together in September. So
We could.
maybe we should do that. Go to Epcot.
That'd be kind of
I'd
fun.
be okay with that. Look at
Uh-huh.
Shelley. She's like, I don't know about
Hmm.
that.
All right. All
No,
right.
I'm
So
thinking we got to have we'd have to stay on property or have a driver.
we'll have to think about it. We'll have to think about it.
Driver.
We'll figure it
We
out.
can have a driver. What are you
Uber.
talking about?
Uber is our thing. Yes. Right. Yeah. Uber's that one thing that we never had when we were growing up. So yeah, we would just always have to
No.
have the designated driver. So we also
Uh-huh.
think we have to have designated drivers. We have one. We just pay for it. Call Uber. Uber will
We
come
call
get us.
Uber.
Uber's
And
our
Orlando is like booming with those Uber people.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I agree.
for sure.
But there's
Yeah.
shuttles that go from half the hotels now. So
There you go.
have a shuttle.
All right. So Tammy, did you ever get to go to Germany?
I've not.
You
No.
have not.
Mm-mm.
All right. So
Shelley, what about you? You haven't been to Israel. Oh,
No.
I've not been to Israel. We were supposed to go the year that the conflict started.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot that scares me.
that does.
And I really think like it's safe to go over there. There's areas that are very safe. The conflict is not through like the whole country. And we debated about still going. But I have this thing that I don't travel internationally without travel insurance, mainly because I have heart issues and it scares me to be somewhere and think that I might have an episode and not be able to get treatment. Like that really kind of
Right.
unnerves me. And travel insurance isn't covering there right now because of the conflict. And so I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it. Like I looked into it and I was kind of nervous about it. And my husband and I just said, you know what, let's just wait. Like, and besides that, I want to go to Bethlehem.
I do
You
too.
can't go to Israel without going to Bethlehem. And that is the area that is not the safest right now. So
Right. So travel insurance will not cover you, right?
Mm.
That's a fun fact I didn't know.
Yeah, not
If
right
they're
now.
warning you not to go, then you don't get insurance.
Yeah. So, yep. So we're just
So
gonna have
that
to
is,
keep it on the list.
yeah, as an adult now, through my Christian faith, of course, is that I've always wanted to go now too, but it wasn't, I mean, I was probably 30 when that desire started. So I'd love to go there. So
Yep.
What was your other
Wonderful.
destination, Shelley, that you
Oh
wanted to
gosh,
do?
anywhere in Europe. I just thought Europe was just so cool.
oh, and she's been
I mean,
multiple times to
Germany,
Europe.
Italy, Spain.
She doesn't waste any time.
Yeah. So
Germany is
would you
one
be?
that's out there. I'm
Mhm.
just waiting for my husband to retire because that is like a 2-week trip for us.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yes.
I cannot do. My grandparents are from there. Like my great grandparents were immigrants, and I don't. I want to take time and I want to experience all of it, and I want to go
Right.
to the war sites, and I want to do it all, and I don't want to be rushed. So I'm like, oh, that's a good 2 weeks,
Yeah.
easy
Right.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then when you're in Europe, it's cheap to go somewhere else. So then we might need a week going somewhere else. I don't know.
I
Well, that's
love
okay.
it.
So that's exactly what ours is. My goal now is not to just go see Stonehenge. Like I've kind of put that on the back burner.
Yeah.
What we want to do is we want to fly over to Ireland and stay in Ireland for a few days, maybe 4 or 5 days, and kind of see some of the things that we want to see. Then we want to take the train over to England and went to
Oh,
London back in March, but it was a 9 hour layover. So it was a
Right.
quick run through. So we want to go back and kind of see some different things. And then we want to continue on with the train ride and we want to do train through the rest of
See?
Europe and end up down in Spain again. We really want to go back to Barcelona. That was absolutely beautiful. But we want to do the train ride where we can actually go and see all of the different destinations. We want to go to
that would be
Belgium. We want to go to
And let's
like
just
our
talk.
bucket list went from being this one little destination that I wanted to go to, and I can't remember what Andrews was, but I want to say it's like France or something like that. So
Yeah.
we have like these two destinations to like 25.
25.
now,
But
Right.
let's talk about the trains over there.
Yeah.
oh,
It's not
like
like getting on the Amtrak here, right? Like
no,
Uh,
you have
no.
Wi-Fi and you got plugins and you have trays and it is clean and
Yes,
it goes
yes.
like super fast and it's accessible and cheap and
We were just telling somebody this weekend, whenever we were talking about Barcelona and our trip that we did in March, and like I have an aversion to any public bathroom. I don't like public bathrooms and I will just not go. I just won't go to I just, ooh, they're gross. So,
Okay, that's
um,
bad on your kidneys, so don't do that anymore.
well, I know. So Andrew's really good whenever we do road trips. He knows exactly where to stop. So, anyway, but I just don't like, I don't. I walked into their bath. It was like walking into I mean, probably even cleaner than my own bathroom in Europe. It's
Mhm.
so amazing and
Yep.
different and everything. So, yeah.
Yeah.
agreed.
All right. So,
So I want to
Tammy,
talk about the train because I did the train when we were in Paris, and
okay.
that was, super, super easy to do. We also did it in Australia, and it was super, super easy to do it there. So we definitely, as United States, we're missing out on that. We need to get a better train system for
Yep,
sure.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree. So, Tammy, what is your new destination list? Like if we were to say,
Where you want to go?
yeah,
Italy is on the very top.
okay.
Very, very top. I have said for many years now, since I've had the love of wine, that was probably in my 30s, that I wanted to eat and drink all through Italy. And obviously that would be a 2-week vacation. So most definitely Italy. Ireland, I would like to go to Ireland. I would love to go to Scotland. I mean, there's so many that I want to do. Um, Germany, of course, is up there. I'd love to do that. I actually am a collector of Polish pottery. Would love, love,
Oh,
love, love, love to go
I
to
didn't know
Poland.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, I love Polish pottery.
Warsaw is a city that is like in my heart. I don't know why. So I read
Mhm.
a ton of historical fiction and war stuff based around World War II, like a ton of it. I have a whole
Uh,
shelf in my library that is just
uh-huh.
like World War II. But Warsaw has always been a place that I just have this yearning to go. I don't know why. I'm like, I really,
Mhm.
I don't know. It just sounds like an incredible city, and I want to see it. Like, I
Yeah.
think it would be cool.
Would be cool.
I don't know.
So we all have big, huge lists now.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what's more of yours, Amy?
Oh, mine is literally going to be all over Europe. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
That's it.
But then every island I could potentially go to would be the next on my list.
Ooh.
Australia is
Oh.
definitely one.
That
Oh,
would
I've
be
been to
fun.
Australia. I would totally, yes,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. So there's Andrew's got visions of grandeur that we're going to end up with our own catamaran and go sailing all over the islands. That's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Another thing is I want to do a trans-Pacific instead of a
Uh-huh.
transatlantic cruise so that we can go through the
Oh.
date line and international date line and hit the Galapagos and all of those things. So yeah.
Fiji.
Seychelles.
Fiji.
Have you ever researched the Seychelles Islands off of Australia?
No.
You
No,
have
I
to
don't think I
research
have
them.
either.
So when Alan and I met, there were two destinations I said, like, I should say three. There were three destinations that I'm like, I really want to do these. Okay. It's Israel. I want to be in Venice and for my honeymoon. And I want to go to the Seychelles Islands. Well, he made Venice happen. We were supposed to do Israel and canceled. And Seychelles is still like hanging out there. And we almost did it last year, but we decided on other things. So it is like 9, 10 different like islands that you can go to. I think there's, if I remember correctly, there's 6 I think that you can stay on, but they each have a different ecosystem. So one like is a habitat for like all kinds of turtles, and one has birds, and what like it is so cool. You guys, they are like incredible.
Okay, so just in case because I do want to look this up.
Okay.
You're saying
Seychelles, Seychelle. Seychelles.
Okay.
It's a country
Because
in East Africa.
all of our listeners need to look that up for sure.
Seychelles
Because
Islands.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Because we
You got me
need-
at turtles because you know turtles are my thing. I love to collect
Yes,
turtles and
you
turtles.
do.
I don't know why they're the persevering, right? You continue
Yes.
on.
And that's what you are, darling.
And if
That's
you
what
want
you are.
islands, I mean, you can hop them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
A whole lot of them in the Seychelles.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. I like it. All right. So Shelley, did you talk more about what you just did? You talked about what you want to do that's different. So
Seychelles.
what do you think would be like if you could just go tomorrow? Like I know you just said you were very passionate about, but what is the one place if everything was like lined up, the stars aligned and everything was perfect, and you have a plane waiting for you to jump on, where would you go?
It'd be Israel.
Israel. Tammy, what would
I-
yours be?
Well, mine actually would be Italy because it's so deep in my heart right now that I want to go there. That it would be Italy.
Yeah.
And and I would husband for sure go along, but I would love to have friends going with me. I've realized more and more that I like friends when when we're going places. I like I've always liked people, but I just like being with people. So for me, I would want that to be planned. So there would be at least 4 of us going. Would have to be, right?
Right. Yeah. So Greece is another big one for me as well. And I am so absolutely bummed that we cannot go on Toby and Greg's
Greece trip,
yeah.
cruise. Oh, I can't go either. And that really bums me out too, because I would love to go. And I even asked, my hubby, I said, can I just go by myself without you?
Oh,
and
he said, no.
Nope.
Now we have obligations with my kid playing football. So I really can't, but
Yeah, I get you.
I will be there again. I will be there. I would actually even do that. I would even do a cruise for that. I mean, for sure. There's a couple of cruises that I still would do because I get motion sickness. I don't know if we've talked about that yet.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And Alaska is another one that I would do a cruise over going going from, you know, place to place, because I think the
Yeah.
cruise, because it's closer to the
Sure.
the shore, that it would be not as bumpy. So those are I guess those are it, you know, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, how
All
exciting.
right. So here's the deal. I think what we need to do is today we need to say, when is our all-time, this is when it's going to happen. We're going to go on these
Oh.
trips that we just talked about.
No.
This is the year. What year is it going to be?
2027 for me.
Same for
Italy
me.
in 2027?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But you know what? That could work out for us if we do the trip that I want to do. We could start in Ireland and end in Italy instead of
Yeah,
Like,
but
Spain.
and then
we
we
already said, I even have it in my calendar. Amy, we said not that long ago, 2030, we're doing a train through Europe together.
what? And
Yeah.
you guys didn't include me on that? I don't
Honey,
know
I
if
think
I
you
did
were
that.
there. You were
I
there.
think you were there, but you probably
I
So-
I was in
probably
a
spaced
podcast.
out on something else because, you know.
yeah.
I
All
wrote
right.
it down. It's in the top. It's highlighted. Like I'm
All
ready
right,
to
so
go.
2030, Tammy and Shelly and Amy, the globetrotting trio, will be on a train riding through
Through
Europe.
Europe.
So in 2027,
Gosh.
I'll do Italy and Greece. How's that? I'll do Greece
Okay.
and then move over to Italy. How's
That
that?
sounds perfect.
All right. What about you, Shelly? What's yours? What's your
Shelley?
date?
You know, it would be fabulous if this whole mess in Israel is cleaned up by 2027, because next year is Ireland for us. So if Israel can be cleaned up by 2027, I'd be
you would do
just
it.
ecstatic.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. All right, so we have spent all of this time thinking about what we want to do. We've made some plans. Now, what I'd really love to hear are the audience, those people that are listening in or watching us here. I would love for you to drop down, what are your bucket lists? Tell me what it was that you did at the very beginning. Like whenever you were a kid, as you were 20s and 30s, what was that bucket list destination that you truly, truly wanted to go to? And then tell us what it is now. And have you been able to achieve that bucket list from your childhood? Like, I want to see all 50 states. I'm almost there. I got 7 left.
I've done that. I've done
Yes, we know.
Yeah. Yeah.
that. Everybody needs to know that. Everybody needs to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
It's so
Right.
fun.
Yeah. And I just have to explain Lincoln right now. And I apologize, he's on the screen. For those that just listening to the audio, you can't see him, obviously. But it is thundering and lightning in my house, and he is petrified of thunder. So I have to have my hand on him. He wants to get in my lap, and that is impossible right now. So,
Yes.
but yeah.
All right. All right. Do we have anything else we want to talk about that bucket list reboot?
So, I mean, are we traveling different than we were when we were back in our 20s and 30s?
In my 20s and 30s, yes, because I was doing famcations. I wasn't
And
traveling.
then 40s, like, are we upgrading our rooms? Are we doing that kind of stuff now?
Yeah, no. So I
Yeah,
will tell you
girl.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
gotta have a good bed now.
There
right?
we
Like,
go.
come
That's
on.
what I wanted to hear.
When I
I'm
was
like,
in my
all
20s
right.
and 30s, I didn't care. I just needed a place to lay my body
Yeah,
down.
20 and
something under
30s,
my
we
head.
sleep on the floor. Yeah.
Lord.
I
Even
threw my back
sometimes-
out sleeping in a hotel bed recently. So
I need a good bed now.
Good bed now. Yes, that's me too. No more Motel 6. We're gonna go all
No.
the way to the
I don't
5-star
care.
resorts, right?
What is the one that keeps the light on for you? I don't care. Their beds ain't so great. I can't do it.
Love it.
oh, so true, so
What was that?
true.
Mhm.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of our wild and crazy journey. We absolutely had a blast. We will talk to you again soon. Come back next week and listen to what we got to say. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
We're the